Sandy Steinman, President of Background Checks Express, your one-stop source for accurate, accessible, and affordable background checking. Today I plan to take a look at just how effective the tools are that let you get into the state criminal record databases. But as they say in the media, we have breaking news. We have another employer slapped with a class action lawsuit for Fair Credit Reporting Act violations. And just like the zombies in the Night of the Living Dead, folks, they just keep coming. AutoZone, the large auto parts retailer, has been charged with violations related to their pre-employment background checking. The case was filed September 30th of this year. It alleges that the employer failed to get proper authorization and make proper disclosures. The plaintiffs allege that AutoZone failed to make a clear and conspicuous disclosure in a standalone document consisting solely of the disclosures required by the FCRA. This isn't news. The suit claims that the authorization disclosure is buried in a form, and we've heard this before. It's buried in a form that, among other things, covers overtime, shifts, and work schedule, submissions for drug testing, employment terms, and rules, and release of liability, and oh yeah, almost as an afterthought, the background check and disclosure. Look, this case is still in its infancy, but what we've seen historically is where there's smoke, there's fire. And assuming it's real, all I can say is, when will employers learn that per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the release and disclosure have to stand alone? It has to be clear and conspicuous, and there can't be any distracting language. There can't be any release of liability, just the release and disclosure. Win or lose, this is bad news for any employer. Even if they win, the legal fees and lost times are huge, and if they lose, try all that plus $1,000 per violation. So we're talking about millions of dollars. Next week, barring another piece of breaking news, we'll go back to the exploration of how to measure just how helpful these online sources are for the state criminal background checking. If you're an employer, I hope you'll follow this series of videos, because what you learn here could well keep you out of court or keep you from hiring the wrong person, and that's our mission. If you have any questions about background checking or want to find out how we can help you access those criminal records, or want to know just how you can avoid those class action lawsuits, just feel free to call me at 844-SCREEN-NOW. That's 844-727-3366, or email me at sandy@backgroundchecksexpress.com. In the meanwhile, be safe, hire safe, and I'll see you in the next video.